What's up, cast and crew? How y'all doing today? It's your boy TRK Gaming and Rail Productions back again with another Jurassic World the Game video. I know you guys are probably sick of these, well, my train viewers anyway. But for those of you that are here for my dinosaur content, you guys are eating right now, and you guys will probably be eating a lot in a little bit. Hopefully, I can get some videos of some other games recorded. Because now, well, not really sure. I just want to get some more dinosaur content done because, well, the kaiju content's kind of out the door right now. So, in today's video, this is the first time that we're doing a full tournament video with audio, like crystal clear audio. And two, I think this is the first time I'm actually like showcasing a creature. So here it is, the Scoldosaurus, which is here from Jurassic World Alive. It came like I think a day ago. So we're gonna look at this guy right now, and we're gonna get the full tournament going. So as you guys can see, I have 462,000 amber saved up from my, amazing time grinding amber. Now I'm gonna have to grind it back up so I can start like getting these packs. But for right now, we're just gonna get one of them. Can I hatch one? Oh, I can, but for 6 days. But you know what? Since I'm feeling good today, we're just gonna speed that up for the video, you feel me? And we're gonna get this creature for the video. Scoldosaurus, welcome, little buddy. Okay, we're gonna put you over here with the herbivores, and we're gonna look at you. It's for the vid. It's for the vid, guys. So at level 1, this glorious did something on my software. This glorious creature has 456 health and 143 attack. At level 10, it has, get that out of here, 684 health and 214 attack. Something tells me this guy won't be a very one-sided creature. You know, one that's just health or one that's just attack. This one might actually have a good balance. And looking at it, it looks like that is going to be the case, which is awesome and epic at the same time. Alright, so with the showcase of Scoldosaurus out of the way, do I have my buildings ready? No, not yet. Oh, the cooldown is very necessary because we are doing it. The tournament. So strap in, casting crew. This is gonna be a long one, a very long one. Yeah, we're gonna be here a little minute, but usually it doesn't really take me long to run through these tournaments and do them in an instant. Oh, maybe I made a bad move here, but hey, sometimes we always make bad moves. So I done my first train video, first train video that's not a short. What is going on? Oh my, okay, that's an L. That's an L. The first battle too. First battle, and it disconnects me. Wow. Yeah, okay. That's kind of an L. Dude, I didn't even do anything. I didn't do anything different from what I would do normally. That's so strange. Alright. We're just gonna, we're not gonna hold back anymore, because now we're just losing time. We're not holding back. We're just going for it. So yeah, I did my first train video. That's not a short. Coming back from my trip, it went up. When did I put that video up? I'm trying to remember. I think it was 2 days ago now. Or not 2 days. 1 day. I think it was 1 day ago. And it's doing well. I just didn't expect it to, you know, do the way that it's doing right now, which isn't bad, but it's not really the best either. I expected it to do a little better. But I'm gonna just give it time. You know, the YouTube algorithm is just ballsy. It's not really the best at all. So with the YouTube algorithm, you really do have to give it time to, you feel me, get right and to get your content like out to people. Wait, no, not this time. I'm gonna put it in the middle. But yeah, it's doing something. That's all I know. So in the description of the video, I gave thanks to 2 people, and I'm gonna shout them out here right now. Mass Rail Fan, who was my roommate on the trip. He's awesome guy. And Santa Fe Productions, who was also a viewer of the channel. He helped me out with this video, and he was shocked with my process, to say the least, of doing those train videos. Well, he was shocked and also kind of overwhelmed by the way that I do my videos. He did a great job. Let me say that. He did an amazing job. He was just overwhelmed by the way that I do my my train content. A lot of the times, if it's not me going out to film a train, which is probably at this point 95% of the time, because I really can't go anywhere. The videos are of course done in the simulator, and they are done in such a way where it's kind of quick, and you can very easily overlook a change. I know that I have several times in my videos, which is why sometimes I kind of feel iffy before putting them out. And I usually, like this morning of the tournament, right? I was watching back my most recent train video, and lo and behold, I actually did end up getting something wrong. And it was actually fairly noticeable. Well, if you're going and looking for it. Now, I'm not gonna tell you guys what the error was, but if you watch the video, then yeah, you'll see it. You'll see it. Maybe it was noticeable, I don't know. But I hope it wasn't noticeable. I hope it wasn't too noticeable to the point where it's like like this is bad. This is bad. But I got a lot of compliments about the video, and I thank you all for those compliments. because sometimes, a lot of the times, doing these train videos is not easy. Well, doing these videos in general, most of the time, is just not easy. My closest friends know, while filming Rails of America, it was almost like trial and tribulation a little bit, but Rails of America was something I always wanted to film in a train simulator, and I'm just excited to keep the series going. I haven't decided yet what the next episode is going to be about, because the thing about trains and a lot of the routes that you use, some of them are incomplete and they're done in stages. A lot of the time, and they're released, of course, in those stages, and you know, people can use them and whatnot, and which is all fine and dandy. But if you're someone who wants to, you know, make a docu or a docu on said route, it means you have to wait for it to be complete, or you could work on it yourself. Now, I don't really route build in trains because I don't really trust my creativity skills to make something fictional, and then making something prototypical for some reason is also kind of difficult for me. But I am working on a route right now. If I choose to release it, I don't know, but this is kind of like my first big kind of route project in trains. Only reason, because I had to take a pause on it. Only reason I'm doing that is because Santa Fe is helping me with it in terms of, you know, getting all the prototypical material for it and everything. But in order for me to do that, I need, well, space and storage on my computer. And yeah, right now I'm saving that for videos like this one, so I can get content out for you guys, you know, to the some that like my Jurassic World the game content, because sometimes I feel like you guys don't like to see it, but they do well enough for, you know, what I expect them to be, how I expect them to be doing, I should say. Because majority of you guys are, well, here for trains, but the whole concept of this channel is trains, dinosaurs, and kaiju. And kaiju has the kaiju aspect has to take a backseat because I don't really have any material right now, because due to the Toho purge of the Roblox games, they all got snapped out of existence, you know, all the good ones. And no, before you ask me, I'm no longer counting Kaiju Universe, even though that they are still like a kaiju-esque game. For me, the line is drawn at well, I'm not gonna say a line is drawn, because there's not really a line that's drawn per se. It's like, it's more of a, everyone is playing the game for one thing and one thing only, and of course that's Godzilla, and you know, and friends. And of course when that gets taken away, of course your fan base is going to go down. Now see, for the short time I was playing Kaiju Arisen, and yes, I'm gonna say short time because compared to PK and KU, I was playing Kaiju Arisen on the regular for only a couple of months. You guys may not have seen like my progress or anything, but that's because I was legit just playing the game for fun and enjoying it. Now a lot of the times it was kind of hard to enjoy the game because there were so many teamers at every turn that wanted to end you. But what happens, man. It's just it's at the end of the day, it was just a matter of everyone having fun. No one really cared. KA was one of those kaiju games that was like, it was no rules, so anything goes. You know, just don't, you know, like brutally insult people, I guess, or like make them feel less, which I'm never for. But yeah, it was one of those games. It was like no rules, anything goes, and it was just like straight combat, skill combat at that. Like Project Kaiju was, and I was really looking forward to where the game was going. Of course, before I had lost my data, I was really interested because they were about to get a new Heisei Godzilla model, and Shimo was on the verge of getting released. You know, the new one of the new big bads from Godzilla Kong: The New Empire. But of course that never came to fruition. For me, I wasn't going to play the game any longer because, in my opinion, and this is strictly my opinion, and I have to say that this is my opinion. Notice I said it 3 times because I know KA still has its peeps, and they'll try and, you know, knock me 6 ways to Sunday. If I talk bad about their great and glorious game, they'll think I'm a KU ambassador. But the thing is that after, you know, the whole data storage situation the second time, I was over KA because I thought that it was very careless of the devs to handle people's game data like that, and for people to had not expected it. There were like some over 100 people, I'll say like maybe 200 to 300 people, maybe almost 400, I'm not sure, but leading up, of course, to, you know, the ultimate demise of KA, I'm sure people were continuously losing storage. Like, well, not losing storage, losing their player data. Cause one day I had logged in, and of course, knowing my my computer, my internet, you know, all of my technology involved, I knew that there was going to end up being a problem. While I was playing KA that day, and well, I had started lagging playing as Kiryu. I was playing as Kiryu. That was the next kaiju I was gonna get a gold skin with. I had like 4 or 5 of them, and like some like 900 kills is Monsterverse Goji or something like that. I don't know. It was something ridiculous like that, because again, like, I have nowhere to really go. I don't have anything to really do, actually. So, you know, I just be chilling at the crib. You feel me? I just be chilling. And I had logged out the game. I had left the game because I had started lagging. And usually what happens is, if I leave the game, make sure there aren't any updates on my computer, you know, run the updates and everything, and everything should be fine when I get back in. Well, I did that. No, there weren't any updates. So I just jumped right back in. Next thing I know, Kaiju Arisen greets me with a welcome to Kaiju Arisen. A welcome to Kaiju Arisen note. And know that of course this isn't like an app game where you can just, where the game just logs you out and you know, log back in, like the whole fiasco that I had with Jurassic World Alive. That was something else that I don't like about Jurassic World Alive, is that it would constantly log me out of my account, and I would have to like close the game and log back in. Like, that was fixed eventually, but that was something that I didn't like about the game. But yeah, this time it wasn't that, and I had actually lost all of my progress. And I told you guys the story. You guys know how it goes. I made a ticket. They didn't do anything about it because of the way that it was supposed to be done. I was pissed to all heck, and I had stopped playing the game. But I never went out of my way to petition the game's closing. I never wanted that, because I still wanted people to, you know, enjoy their work and enjoy a good Godzilla game, like a Godzilla game that we all want. I can only assume that the person, because KA was ratted out to Toho, so I can only assume that that person, whoever that was, is either one of two things. One, a disgruntled player because they lost their progress, or two, they just don't like KA and is a KU supporter. I guess that those are the only two conclusions I can draw up. I never looked into the situation like that. I just searched it up when I heard KA was taken down. But leading up to its closure, it had dropped from 1,300 players regularly to like 700 and almost 600 players. That they at one point they were actually lower than KU, and KU had lost its spot as the top dog ever since KA was the only one around still using Godzilla Kaiju. And when I saw that, I was like, interesting. I thought it was very interesting. But when the game closed, I was I'm not gonna say I was shocked, because I figured that it would probably happen eventually. And of course, it was always like loomed that Toho would eventually find the game and shut them down, because at one point they even like went back to the whole you know, Kaiju Arisen title on the game itself, and then they had Evangelion on the game's thumbnail. So that happened, and then game got, you know, they were good for like a couple weeks after that. And then of course I lost my storage, I stopped playing it, and then as soon as that happened, they were good. That's when they were good for like a good couple weeks, but at that point it was just a ticking time bomb. And then like that maybe I think actually a month and a half had passed, and then boom, game got nuked. And when I heard the news, I was shocked. I was shocked, to say the very least, that it had happened so soon. I didn't expect them to get nuked like that quickly after they had escaped getting, you know, shut down the first time. KA, I think, was actually one of the only ones to actually not get shut down the first time during the first purge. And I think that was only because they had shut the game down, and then they had changed the name and thumbnail, so they were able to stay under wraps for a little while. And then just the all those events happened. Like, they had gained popularity immediately, then they fell off a little bit, then they gained that popularity back, and then it was wraps when Toho finally figured them out and they stepped in, which is sad. It's sad that we had to lose all the good ones. We lost all the greats. We lost KU for one, and we actually lost PK first. We lost one of those other games. I think it was like, I forgot what it was, but I had like game passes for it. It was that one that had Thermo Godzilla as a game pass. It was like 3,000 Robux for it. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. Oh yeah, it was the ones that had the Jurassic World dinosaurs. Like, it had Indominus Rex and it had Rexy in the game pass. I think Spinosaurus was in it too. But that one was gone. They were all gone. PK was also one of the first ones to like just shut down without receiving a DMCA. And then KU was good for about 2 days after that. No, I thought it was a prank, and I thought everybody thought it was a prank. Actually, thought some random kid was going around impersonating Toho, trying to get all the kaiju games shut down. But then everyone quickly realized that this was real, and it was happening. So after all those years of, you know, just being in the dark, not trying to, you know, steal the kaiju or anything, and just trying to form a community of, you know, people that wanted a good Roblox game, or not a good Roblox game, but a good Godzilla game. My bad. I messed up with that one. But yeah, everyone wanted a good Godzilla game, and I'm not going to sit around and say, oh, I'm an old an old Godzilla fan, because I'm not. I started getting interested around the time GVK was about to come out, and after I had started watching all the MonsterVerse films, I was like, yeah, now I'm interested. I'm pumped. I want to see everything. And I've seen all the Showa films, about maybe 3 of the Heisei films, 2 Millennium films, one of them being GMK, and I'm so happy that that's free on YouTube to watch, because GMK was a really good movie. I've seen Final Wars, so yeah, make that 3. Final Wars was just an epic movie, dude. It was one, like, even though people don't really critically acclaim it to be a good movie, right? if you're like a diehard Godzilla fan, yeah, Final Wars is the movie for you, because that's where all the good fights happened in Final Wars. Like the really good ones, you know, before CGI was a thing. And well, one of the things that everyone's just wanted from the start, I realized that, because there was only one Godzilla game that came out that people like halfway liked, and that was of course the 2014 Godzilla game, not, you know, the one that didn't coincide with the movie and is no longer available on the PlayStation Store. But you know, you can buy it on eBay for like over $1,000. You know, you just gotta get them. Oh no, all my yapping has finally caught up to me. I don't think Kentrosaurus is gonna be able to get me though. The most they'll be able to do is like 2,000, I think. So I think we'll be fine. That's if he attacks me here. If he goes, I don't think because in order for him to do that, he'd have to go all out. Yeah, see, I figured as much. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh, and I didn't even need all that. I'd rather Aops have all those goes than Kentrosaurus. Of course, because we have the advantage now, and he has the disadvantage. But yeah, that's the one thing that everyone had collectively agreed upon was needed, was a good Godzilla game, because after the 2014 game, there really wasn't another one like it. Of course, you had all the older games which people loved and were out there and were good for the most part. But for someone that's fairly new to being a fan, like me, I didn't have anything because I was so late to the party. The 2014 game had already been out the door and wasn't, you know, listed on PlayStation's catalog anymore. So all we had were the Roblox games. And then the purge happened, and now we have nothing. So now we are it's September 13th, Friday the 13th, and I haven't made a game about kaiju since my stream on Striker Eureka for KA. I haven't done anything kaiju since, because after that stream, that's when I lost all my player data, and I never went back to it after that. But yeah, long story short, I don't know when kaiju content is going to come back. I hope something comes out soon so I can get back into making kaiju content, because I do miss doing it, and I wish I could continue doing it, but with there being no material for me to, you know, cover, it's gonna be kind of difficult. And I wanted to get back into doing Jurassic blocky, but now I don't know if that's really such a good idea, because Gaming Beaver had just made a video on it like a week ago, and while it's great that Jurassic blocky is getting that recognition that it deserves, they're now within, you know, the threat of getting shut down by Universal, because, you know, some of their sounds are being used, and I don't think Universal would be too fond of that if they keep trying to strike Gaming Beaver for trying to get up a Jurassic World Dominion review. So yeah, I hope Jurassic Blocky doesn't go anywhere anytime soon, because I do want to make content on it again. I haven't made content on it in a little minute. I had made 2 videos, I think, on it previously, and there were some things that I wanted to do with it before, you know, it gets a big update, because they're working on something in the pipeline right now. If you're not subbed to their channel, I recommend that you do go subscribe to Jurassic Blocky's channel to see any updates, and join their Discord server as well. And I also recommend that you get make a Roblox account so you can play Jurassic Blocky. But yeah, so oh Jesus, not again. It's okay, we got Prytrudon. Prytrudon's a goat. It'll win us the battle. But yeah, and so I didn't really feel anything when oh my god, it's okay, I'll just switch out on this next on my next turn. How's that sound? But yeah, I didn't really feel anything you know, scary like that since KU was like nuked. Because I actually, like, my heart kind of stopped when I read the Discord message of the head developer of Jurassic Blocky. My heart kind of stopped because I was like, this is not happening right now. But I thought about it, and I was like, no, this is an actual possibility. Because when you think about it, what happened to KU after Gaming Beaver made a video on it? I'm not saying that it was his fault. You guys of the channel should know I have nothing against Gaming Beaver. I love his content. I was watching him since like the 3rd grade, dude. I have nothing against bro at all. Gaming Beaver's my childhood. I could never hate him in any way, which way, shape, or form. But when you think about it, when someone of kind of like, I'm not gonna say like high status, but like, you know, high enough status where they get recognized by people. And then plus he had just moved to Japan too, so, and he's gone to Toho themselves. Wait, I didn't form that sentence correctly. He has gone to Toho himself. And of course then he made a video on Kaiju Universe, and I think he made one on Project Kaiju before they got nuked too, or maybe that was after, I don't know. But yeah, that happened. And then I'm assuming Toho was looking into like all the Roblox games, because he had made a couple of them. I think after the Biolante video, that's when they started, like, you know, really looking into it. Because out of all the Heisei films, I realized you can't find Godzilla vs. Biolante anywhere. Like, it's not free on YouTube. You have to pay for it on YouTube. Of course, none of the Heisei films are on Max. And I don't think they're really anywhere else free. I think you have to pay for them everywhere else. So yeah, they were just getting looked into after that, after the Biolante video. But I'm sure they were already looking into it. And then next thing you know, the Roblox Godzilla genre is starting to get wiped. It's, you feel me, game after game is getting just taken off the Roblox catalog. They started with the small ones too. Like, the small ones were gone like immediately. Like, the ones that wanted to get started up and had like really good models, those were shut down immediately. Like, they stopped production. Then they did the ones with like the bad models. Like, those were gone too also, like, very quickly, which is including the one where I was like, where I said it had Rexy and Indominus Rex in it. That one got shut down like very quickly too, because after I had heard like it had started happening and I thought it was a prank and everything, it wasn't listed anymore. Like, it was just gone. It was gone. And it was unfortunate because that game was actually on the decline anyway. Like, not many people were playing it. So yeah, it was just a matter of time for that one. And then it had left the big three. Of course, Kaiju Arisen had escaped getting nuked the first time. PK had taken a different route and had shut down to remake the models and everything. And of course, KU stayed open because they said that Toho knew of their existence and they were fine with them being open. I think that's what they said. And then next thing you know, that's when PK had shut down to remake all the models and everything. It was after I saw that message, it was when I went to the PK server and they said they're shutting down to remake all the models so that they don't lose the game entirely. And then it was like 2 days later and then KU was gone. Or like, it was shut down to remake the models. And then I was like, this is the end. Like, this is it. There's no more kaiju content. And then I heard through the pipeline that KA was still open, just under a different name to keep the game under wraps and safe for a little while longer. And as soon as I got the name, I was playing that endlessly. And now, once again, here we are to the present day. And now there aren't any kaiju games. And now I'm just stuck doing train and dinosaur content. Of course, I don't hate it, because I love trains. And that's what this basically, I think this started out as a train channel. But because I wanted to do dinosaur content too, I called it something else. And after a series of changes, some of you that were around when I had like 300 subscribers know about the changes I'm talking about. It has formed TRKGaming&RailProductions as you guys know it today. And you know what? I wouldn't change anything. I'm enjoying how it is now. I like how it is now. And you know, just minus the Godzilla stuff, I like it. It's just unfortunate that kaiju content has had to take a backseat. I literally had a gut-wrenching feeling when I typed up the community post saying that I had to stop doing kaiju content because there was nothing that I could really cover. Like, that hurt. That genuinely hurt, because I had just gotten into the franchise and I was like, dude, I want to make videos on this too. And I had to stop. Just abruptly. And before some of you guys tell me, it's like, oh, but there's Godzilla Battle Line. Nobody counts Godzilla Battle Line. Nobody counts Godzilla Battle Line. I mean, I still have Godzilla Battle Line on my, like, installed on my phone, but I don't play it. Like, it was fun for a couple of months, not even a full year. I had gotten everything in the game how it was in the state that I had gotten it, and then I just stopped playing it. And I only came back when it was something that I actually like really wanted to get or like play as. So for instance, I think I know for sure one of them was the Burning Godzilla season. I played during that season. Of course I played during the GXK season. I had gotten all of those kaiju, thankfully. Because at first I didn't think I was gonna be able to unlock Shimo, but I ended up did. It's okay. It's fine. But yeah, I did. And then I think there was like maybe one more that I actually wanted. Oh no, it was Shin Godzilla when they added Shin Godzilla to the game. I played for that season too. Other than that, I usually just let the game sit, and I just collect the rewards after the season. Cause Toho is nicer than Lydia. They actually give you rewards. I mean, they do that with Jurassic World the game, but I meant that in the case of Jurassic World Live. But yeah, Toho is nicer with Godzilla Battle Line. They're more friendly for, you know, rewarding players for doing something good. Ooh, excuse me. Well, okay, look. The aspect, of course, that people really don't like about Godzilla Battle Line is, of course, the battling. Because, like a certain Jam City property, there are real players. And also, like Jurassic World Alive, the game is pay to win. I cannot like say enough how fun Jurassic World Alive was before the boosts were put in. Because of course when the boosts were put in, like at first, I told y'all my story about Jurassic World Alive. I was like, when the boosts were first put in, I was like, oh, this is cool. Let me get a lot of these so I can put them on like my dinosaurs and stuff. And then of course, boost reset. That's when I was like, if they're gonna keep doing this, then there's no point in me playing the game. And I'm sure a lot of people thought that. Because why would you? Because not only were they taking the boosts away, they were putting them in the market for people to buy. And of course, in a pay-to-win game, people are obviously going to buy the products that the people put out because they want to be the best. So people started buying the boosts, and I kept losing battles. That's basically how it is with Godzilla Battle Line. People buy the creatures, but you're basically doing that anyway because you're getting a battle pass. Like, in order to get the creatures early, or like to get the kaiju early, you have to get the pass. You can get them on like stage 7, I think, or like tier 7 of the pass now, instead of it being like halfway through it. Now, and then of course you get like you get a what's it called, a map expansion. That you get that at the end of the pass as well, along with the kaiju that you paid for the pass for originally, right? Well, now they're doing like there are 2 passes. So one is $6 and the other one is $15. And they introduced that with the GXK season. And yes, unfortunately, yes, I was one of the people that got both of them. God. But I mean, like, why wouldn't I, dude? I was on the, after GXK came out, dude, I was on the kick. Like, I wanted more of GXK. But yeah, we don't really count Godzilla Battle Line because it's just as bad as Jurassic World Alive. They're just a little nicer to you. So, and like, notice I've never made a Godzilla Battle Line video when I easily could. Wait, is that? He didn't block at all. That was 15,000 raw damage. That's awesome. Awesome. But yeah, you guys noticed that I could have made a Godzilla Battle Line video like a long time ago, and I haven't seen Gaming Beaver make one in a long while. So I don't even know if he still plays that. He might not, but hey, he could. But oh, buddy, maybe one day this will be fixed and somebody will make a Godzilla fighting game for people to play and for me to make content on. But until that day comes, kaiju content is taking a backseat, which I hate, but it's what has to happen for my channel to progress. One could say that I could make theory videos involving Godzilla, but theory videos aren't really my thing here. So, yeah, it's just gonna be on pause for now. But yeah, that's how the situation ended up going, you know. I'll see after this one how many Indoraptors we have left, because we might have a little while to go. Alright, so let's lock in here. I've yapped for like 50 minutes. So, whoops, I did not mean to do that. Okay. So, let's see. 1. Oh, he's dead in 2. We kill him in 2. Alright, we can go for that. Good stuff. And now Toro's gonna come in and he's gonna murk us. No, he's not. But I know what's gonna happen to him. Oh, I'll tell you what's happening to him. I'll tell you what's gonna happen to him. We're gonna go for full out attack. And we're gonna knock him on his horse. Yes. Great. Amazing. So just to emphasize, wait, how many like regular oh, one more? Okay. We'll do one more after this, but like just to emphasize, guys, like come on. Look at this. Look at all of this that you can do. Wait. Yeah, no, I was never gonna do that. Video game day? What? This is probably only gonna happen like within the next couple of months. But yeah, there's so much going on. Like there's so many new events. Like see this this autumn event, like that's something different. That's something yeah, it's something different, something new, something refreshing, you know. Like I stated this in my last Jurassic World the game video. Yes! Guys! Ophthalmosaurus! No restrictions! No restrictions! Dude! 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 No restrictions? No restrictions? No nothing? If we can go in with Jurassic, guys, we can finally unlock Ophthalmosaurus. And that will only leave one Jurassic creature that I need left before, you know, all the new wave of hybrids come in. That's only one that I'd be missing. And that's Pachygalosaurus. The last time this thing came back, let's do the last battle. Let's do the last one, because we're going on 50 minutes now, and I have other stuff I have to get to today. But the last time Ophthalmosaurus came back, to emphasize how hard I tried to unlock that creature, the last time it came back would just be a waste of time. I cannot emphasize enough how difficult the tournament it was the last tournament. Dude. Cast and crew. I had the most difficult time. My bar never left Prey League. Or Survivor. I don't know. It was one of the two. Like, my bar never left Survivor. You want to know why? 1, it was an aquatic tournament. 2, it was a bracketed aquatic tournament. And 3, it was an aquatic tournament. You guys know that my aquatic roster is not that heavy. I have like a couple good creatures, like on the higher end, and they're not even tournament creatures, they're VIP creatures. I mean, yeah, I have Edustus. I could level up Edustus. I could level up the Tomentosaurus, I think it is. I have Umoon now. I could level up Umoonsaurus. And then I could get the Dunkleosaurus. I just have to, you know, lock in and get Mosasaurus leveled up, then get Dunkleosteus leveled up, and then now I have Mega Archelon because I got it from the tournament. But my aquatic roster is never actually that heavy. enough to do a tournament. I don't know what the case is for a lot of people, but I know they don't have enough creatures to do a bracketed aquatic tournament, let alone an aquatic tournament at all, period. I can show y'all my aquatic roster right now. It is not big. You guys, I think I've done a couple videos where I've battled with my aquatics. It's either my aquatics or my Cenozoics. And with my Cenozoics, I have even less of. We can go through, wait, let's just go through it right now. Let's go through it right now. So, I did an event and I got myself up to 20 battle points to do the Clash of Titans. You guys see I have, of course, you know, the normal VIP creatures that you would normally have at your top end. You got Tylosaurus, Hanosaurus. I maxed Giant Orthocone because I had so many. I got Mega Archelon to level 20. I have yet to max Henotis. I think I can actually do that though. Remaliosaurus is up there. Orthocanthus. And then that's when you start to get to the lower end stuff after Orthocanthus. A level 20 Adustus. A level 20 Gorgonsaurus. Level 20 Mosasaur, because I lost my level 31 getting one of those Collector's Exchange creatures. And then a level 10 Orthocanthus. And then it just starts to get worse from there. What tournament am I fighting? No, there is no tournament. So that's 2 back-to-back tournaments. 2 back-to-back tournament videos. And then the Clash of Titans. Which I should be able to do some of these like lower events throughout the week to be able to get that. Like I could probably do the Amber event, because not all my creatures are going to be back in time to do any of these crazy ones. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to film all of these. I might be able to, because all you really need is an Indoraptor or a team of Indoraptors to do a lot of these events. Like I could do this right now, maybe. Wait. Yeah, I could do this right now. With the with the VIP creatures. But I need those for the tournament, so probably not. Anything after Concavinator is fair game. For this event. So like I could use Osteophrictosaurus, I could use Gorgosaurus. I don't even think I'd use Gorgosaurus for an event. But before we wrap things up, let's collect all of our SDNA, because I need my 8th Indoraptor Gen 2, because I'm on the road to getting 8 Indoraptor Gen 2s. And we're going to collect all of this. Thank you. And standing at, oh, that's so good to see. That's so good to see, because the same thing happened when I had to unlock Albertosaurus to get Scorpius Rex, because I had Deinonychus for like the longest time because of a Clash of Titans. All I needed was Albertosaurus, and then the one time that I needed it when it came back, it was in a bracketed tournament. And then it came back in another tournament, and that's when I unlocked it. They did the same thing with Ophthalmosauripsis here. I swear, if they do the same thing with Pachyrhinosaurus, I'm gonna be mad. But I actually have the creatures now to probably do a Pachyrhinosaurus bracketed tournament. Oh, the day. Oh, when the day comes. Oh, when the day comes. Expect a full tournament video on that. But that, guys, is gonna have to wrap up this video. So if you guys enjoyed the video and my yapping, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you like anything trains, dinosaur, and kaiju. Make sure to follow the socials. They're in the description of the video, and that's it. So this has been TRK Gaming and Rail Productions, and I will see you guys at the next station. Peace out.